Alright, so in this problem, I have 9 to the power of x minus 3 to the power of x is equal to 12. So to solve this, I'm going to first start by rewriting 9 here as 3 squared. So now I have 3 squared to the power of x minus 3 to the power of x is equal to 12. Now I'm going to I'm going to rewrite 3 to the power of 2 to the power of x as 3 to the power of x to the power of 2. Because if I have something in the form a to the power of m to the power of n, this is also equal to a to the power of n to the power of m. So now I'm going to let 3 to the power of x equal to the variable y. So now if I substitute in y in for 3 to the power of x, I get y squared minus y is equal to 12. Now I'm going to subtract 12 on both sides, so then these two cancel out, and I get y squared minus y minus 12 is equal to 0. So to factor this, we have to find out which two numbers multiply to get negative 12. So a times b is equal to negative 12, and they add to get negative 1. So a plus b is equal to negative 1. Well, negative 4 and 3 work out because negative 4 times 3 is negative 12, and negative 4 plus 3 is negative 1. So now I have y squared minus 4y plus 30y minus 12 is equal to 0. Now if I factor out y from y squared minus 4y, I get y times y minus 4 plus the greatest common factor of 3 minus 12 is 3, so I get 3 times y minus 4 is equal to 0. Now I'm going to factor out y minus 4. So I get y minus 4 times y plus 3 is equal to 0. So this gives me two equations. I have y minus 4 is equal to 0, and I have y plus 3 is equal to 0. So for y minus 4 equals 0, I get y is equal to 4. And for y plus 3 equals 0, I get y is equal to negative 3. So remember how we let 3 to the power of x equal y. So now I have 3 to the power of x is equal to 4, and 3 to the power of x is equal to negative 3. Well, 3 to the power of x equals 4. To solve this, I'm going to take the log on both sides. So then I get x times log 3 is equal to log 4, meaning x is equal to log 4 over log 3. Now for 3 to the power of x equals negative 3, you can't take the power of a positive number and make it negative, so there's no solution for this, and my only solution is log 4 over log 3. Alright, so in this problem, I have 5 to the power of x plus 5 to the power of x is equal to 7. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to factor out 5 to the power of x from my left-hand side. So now I have 5 to the power of, 5 to the power of x times 1 plus 1 is equal to 7. 1 plus 1 is 2, so I have 5 to the power of x times 2 is equal to 7. Now I can divide both sides by 2. So I get 5 to the power of x is equal to 7 over 2. Now to solve this, I'm going to take the log on both sides. So I have log 5 to the power of x is equal to log 7 over 2. And if I have something in the form log a to the power of b, I can actually move my exponent b here to the front, so I get b times log a. So in this case, I have log 5 to the power of x, so I can move x to the front, and I get x times log 5 is equal to log 7 over 2. Now, if I have something in the form log a over b, this is equal to log a minus log b. So log 7 over 2, that's going to equal log 7 minus log 2. Now, I'm going to divide both sides by log 5. So then these two cancel out, and I get x is equal to log 7 minus log 2 over log 5. So, log of 7 here, this is equal to 0.8451. Log 2, this is equal to 0.3010. And finally, log 5, this is equal to 0.6990. So now I'm going to have x is equal to log 7 minus log 2, so 0.8451 minus 0.3010 all over 0.6990, meaning x is equal to 0.5441. Alright, so in this problem, I have x to the power of x is equal to 4 to the power of x plus 16. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take the ln, or natural log, on both sides. So now I have ln x to the power of x is equal to ln of 4 to the power of x plus 16. Now if I have something, if I take the ln of something in the form a to the power b, and I can move this exponent b to the front. So this can equal b times ln a. So in this case, I have ln x to the power of x. I can move x to the front, and ln 4 to the power of x plus 16. I can move x plus 16 to the front. So now I have x times ln x is equal to x plus 16 times ln 4. Now if I distribute the ln 4, I get x times ln 4 plus 16 times ln 4. Now if I subtract x times ln 4 on both sides, these two cancel out, and I get x times ln x minus x times ln 4 is equal to 16 times ln 4. Now I can go ahead and factor out x from here, so I get x times ln x minus ln 4 is equal to 16 times ln 4. Now ln x minus ln 4, that's simply equal to ln x over 4. So I have this is equal to 16 times ln 4. And now this is essentially saying that x over 4 is equal to 4 over here. These two are equal to each other. So if x over 4 is equal to 4, this means that x is equal to 16, because these two have to match up as well. So now to check, let me plug this in over here. So if I plug in 16 over here, I get 16, because x over here, 16 times ln, 16 divided by 4 is 4. So I get 16 times ln 4 is equal to 16 times ln 4. So this works. Now for method 2, method 2 to check, I have x to the power of x equals 4 to the power of x plus 16. X equals 16, so I have 16 to the power of 16 is equal to 4 to the power of 32. 16 is 4 squared, so I have 4 squared to the power of 16 is equal to 4 to the power of 32. meaning 4 to the power of 32 is equal to 4 to the power of 32. Guys, welcome back to Click Academics. In today's video, I'm going to be teaching you guys how to solve this exponential equation. So we have 8 to the power of 4 minus x squared is equal to 1. Now, if you guys already didn't know, let's say we have the variable a to the power of 0 is equal to 1. So anything to the power of 0 is actually equal to 1, meaning the same goes for 8. 8 to the power of 0 is equal to 1 as well. So now all we have to do is we have to set our exponent here, 4 minus x squared, to 0. So now we have 4 minus x squared is equal to 0. Now, 4, this is equal to 2 squared. So we have 2 squared minus x squared. This is equal to 0. And if we have something in the form a squared minus b squared, this is equal to a plus b times a minus b. So in this case, 2 would be a and x would be b. So this would be 2 plus x times 2 minus x, and this is equal to 0. So this gives us two equations. We have 2 plus x is equal to 0, and 2 minus x is equal to 0. So for 2 plus x equals 0, x is equal to negative 2. And for 2 minus x equals 0, x is equal to positive 2. So these are two solutions, 2 and negative 2.